Hello friends, today we'll see how to write the part program for a convex or a concave turning operation on CNC lathe. So prepare the NC part program to machine workpiece as shown in the figure on CNC lathe. Means this is the required product. Okay, so for that we have to write the program. So before writing the program, we should understand the coordinate system. So we are always considering the length of the job along the z-axis and the diametrical size of the component means diameter of the component along the x-axis. So z is along the length of the component and x is along the diameter of the component. Second important thing is that when the tool is moving away from the face of the component, then your coordinate along the z will be positive. And when the tool is moved towards the left side, okay, or towards the spindle, at that time your coordinates will be a minus along the z-axis. The same way, when the tool is moved away from the operator or from this origin, at that time your coordinates will be positive along the x-axis. And when the tool will move below this origin or towards the operator, at that time your coordinates will be a minus. Okay, so let's see how. First we'll write the coordinates. So first, before that, we'll give the program numbers there. So here there is a first A, that is the your tool will be at the home position. Second, B coordinates. Okay, so here the B, your x will be a 0, right? And z, this distance. Okay, z I have taken the +2. You can take the 1 also, or a 2 also, or a 5 also. So that the tool will move at just away from the component. Then the C coordinates, this one will be the 0, 0. After that, my D coordinates, this one. So D coordinates means diametrical value I'll put. So my diameter will be a 20. So X value is my 20. And Z value, you can see this diameter, this length, length of this component from here to here, it is a 10. So that's why I'm writing the 10. Why it is minus 10? Because tool is moving towards your left side. Okay. Then the next coordinates will be the E. So when the tool move from C to D, it is a curved path. Right now, when the tool move from D to E, again it is a plane turning and its coordinate is, you can see the diameter is 20 and the length now. So 20 plus 10 will be 30. So that will be ultimately the minus 30, because again I'm repeating, as the tool move towards the left side from the face of the components, okay, at that time your coordinates will be a minus. Next will be the F coordinate. So here in the F coordinate, again, that how much is the diameter? Diameter is 25. So I put the F here, the coordinate along the X will be 25 and Z will be a minus 40. So how it is minus 40? 10 plus 20 plus 10. That will be a minus 40. Then after that means here again the taper turning operation is there right now from E to F, means this part will get removed in that case. Then next will be the G, means F to G, means here. Okay, so again is a plane turning operation. How much is the diameter? It is a 25 and the length of the component in this case will be a minus 90. See, 50 plus 40. Okay, that will be a minus 90. And after that, the tool will move away from the component whose coordinates I have taken 40 and plus 2, means just away from the component. Then again the tool will send to the home position. So this is all about the coordinates. Now, whenever you are writing the program, first you are giving the program number. O is the program number and I have given the program number 1, 2, 3, 4. You can give any number there from 1 to 9999, means 4 times 9s. Within that range, you can give any number. Next, any program is or the structure of the part program is divided into three part, and from that your first part I'm showing from N10 to N60 block, which is a common to almost all the components. So we'll see one by one here. Block number N10, N is the block number. Okay, G40, G80. G40 is nothing but we are talking about the cutter radius compensation cancel, and G80 is the cycle cancel. Means in the previous operator, if you have done any changes, any change in the tool, okay, or he has run the cycle, we have cancel it, so it will be always on the safer side. Then the N20, block number 20, G28 U0 W0 means the tool will move to its home position. And again, one more thing. So always try to write the end of block. Okay. So UOB, or you can write the semicolon also. Then N30, G90, G94, and G21. G90, you know that it is an obsolete positioning system, and G94 is a feed rate in per minute, and G21 means we are writing the programming in matrix system. It means that all the dimensions given in the all this in the and then your next block is N40 M06 tool change. So this is a T01 is the tool number. Okay, right now, and again there is a 01, and that is a offset value, tool offset value for this tool number 1. Then N50 block number. So M03, the spindle will start in the clockwise direction. S stands for the speed. So how much is the speed? That 1200 RPM is the speed, okay, of that spindle. Feed rate is a 200 per minute, because G94 stands for feed rate in per minutes. Okay, and next block is the N60 M08, means we have start the coolant. So this is the first part, which is called as a start of program, which will be common. After that, your next part will, the second part will be the profile of the component. So here, all these yellow colors which we will observe now will be the your profile of the components. So N70 block number, G00, X0, Z02. It means that the from the home position, the tool will move at the position B. Okay, so how much is the coordinates there? It is given that X0, Z02. Why I'm writing the G00? Because tool which has been, or I can say the rapid travel of the tool. It means that there is no cutting action between the tool and the workpiece. So you can reduce the time there. Then the next will be the B to C. Tool will move from B to C. So in that case, G01. G01 means the linear interpolations. And how much is the coordinate you can see in the C? X0, Z0. So I have written only X0 because in the previous block already there will be a X0. So no need to write again and again. After that, our next block number N90, G03. What is this G03? You can see that the tool is moving from C to D. It is a curved surface right now. And when the tool moves from C to D, it means that it is a counterclockwise direction. Right now, you can see here, again, I'll just show you. See, this is the counterclockwise direction. You can see with the red colors I have shown. Okay, so that G03 is the counterclockwise direction. And how much is the coordinates for that? For the D coordinate, you can see X20, Z minus 10. See, I have written the same thing. R10. So how much is the radius here? You can see the radius for this curve, it is given R10. So that's why I written the R10. Okay, then only we'll generate the curved path there. Next will be the block number 100. G01, again, I'm coming to the linear interpolation. Okay, so here the tool will move from D to E. So you can see the coordinates X20, Z minus 30. See, X20, Z minus 30. Okay, G01 is the linear interpolation. So this will take just a plane turning operation here. After that, your next block, you can see that x25 z minus 40 means from E position. So E to F, okay, the tool will move. So I have put the coordinates of F. So here the taper turning operation will take place. Okay. After that, F, you can move to the, sorry, then X, see, X25, right? Yeah. And said, yeah, this is clear. This will be a block number N120. So here you can see from the tool will move from F to G. So how much is the total length here? In that case, 50 plus 40 will be 90. You can see here how much is the G coordinates. Your G coordinates will be the 25 right now, and Z will be minus 90. So in the previous block already there is a 25. So I'm not repeating the same value there. After that, your next block will be your N130 G0, means all the operation is over and the tool has to be moved rapidly away from the component. And in that case, my coordinate will be X40 and Z02. I have written the same coordinates here. And next, so now see, this is the second part of the program. So when you're talking about the second part of the program, it is called as a profile of the component. We have generated this profile. Okay, first we are given the instruction to the machine, right? That is called as a startup program. Second part is called as a profile of the component. This profile has been generated. And your third part which comes there, which is called as the end of program. That is the end of program. You can see N140 G28 U0 W, means the tool will move to its reference position or home position. Then block number 150 M05 spindle stop. Here we have started the spindle. Now we have stopped the spindle. M09 coolant off. So here the coolant is on. Here we have to coolant get off. And the last block is the M30. So last M30 indicates that program end and tape rewind. It means that the cursor will move towards the block number 1 and your machine is ready for the new job. So without wasting the time, we can start the second job. So this is a way how we can perform the curved path right now. So that is called as a concave or a convex surface. So for that, the important thing is that here the radius which I have put. Okay. So thank you, friend.